Welcome back to my home across New Horizons. I'm dear darling, and shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today, where we'll be doing a customization Happy in Paradise. Well, actually I'll be doing two, because I'll be pre-recording one because I'm doing some birthday celebrations tomorrow. So yes, yesterday was my birthday. Did I have a good time? I had a wonderful time, and I got a nice bundle of presents for my friends, which I suppose I'll talk about on Monday, perhaps more than today, because, you know, today we got Happy in Paradise. But just to give you a quick rundown, as I said before, me and my circle of friends, we do like custom gifts each year of like varying mediums. And this year it was like plushies and craft works, I suppose. So hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 2:55 PM on Saturday, September 3rd, 2022. It's yeah, they're very cute. They're sitting over there on my shelf, and two of my friends, they also sent me a tarot card deck, which is, you know, pretty cool, is what I say. It's like eco-friendly, it's recyclable. It's got some very nice minimalist designs, which is exactly the sort of design style I like. And yeah, I think one of my friends even told me once that it was like unlucky to buy your first tarot card deck or something. So the fact that they bought it for me, it's like, hey, how lucky indeed. I haven't done any card readings of it, and you might be like, oh, do you actually believe in like tarot card, like fortune telling, all that stuff? Not really. I just kind of think it's fun. it's something I kind of like the style and aesthetic of more than, you know, I'm particularly interested in the actual legitimacy of it? I don't really know, to be perfectly honest. But no, I just think it's a bit of fun. But I'll talk about it more on Monday, probably. And we're just going to sort of vibe with a Happy in Paradise customization today. And am I looking for anyone in particular? No, not really. Just sort of going to chill. I must say, I feel like my right arm's, you know, it feels a little bit pained. Oh yeah, also one my friends got me a stream deck, sorry. Like the Elgato one. So it's got like 6 buttons, they're customizable, you can do macros. I haven't set it up yet because I don't know exactly what I'm going to set it up for. Probably what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to have a mute button for myself, a mute button, a mute for my sound, and then maybe like a mute on Discord and deafen on Discord or something like that. And then I don't know what that 5th button will be. But it's very cool. It's a 6 button one, so of course it's quite, you know, compact as well. But you can make like different pages of like macros and that sort of thing. So anyway, it'd be very useful if and when I start, well, not if anymore, when I start streaming. You might be like, what happened with your VTuber avatar? Have you finished it? No, I haven't. I'm sorry. I haven't shaded it. It's not made any progress since last time. I think I talked about it, which, you know, so slow and steady wins a race and all that, and all that jazz. I don't know exactly which of these customizations we're going to do. Party one there. I'm not super swayed by any of them. I think with English, like tea party sounds quite fun, but I feel like we did something very similar with Tia, if I recall. But I guess it wasn't a garden party per se. Was it alien? Oh wow! Literally everyone's on the bench. So let's see what you all want. Beauty salon, food. You want to ice? A place to ice down after super hot workouts. I must say, none of those are particularly interesting to me. I'm trying to even remember what it was. We could do the party one for Twiggy. That's probably the one I'm leaning towards the most right now. I'm not sure if we've done a party something. I guess Sherb sort of like amusement parkland is somewhat in the same vicinity, but it's not exactly the same as a party. You know, at least I'm picturing sort of like a birthday party that we used to have in primary school, where, you know, you'd be like at an adventure gym or like something else, some sort of like fun activity, and then you can go to a back room where like all the tables are set up, or like streamers and confetti, etc, 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 and then you have a big old party there with a load of food and infinite snacks. You have a nap. That's an interesting one. I mean, it was kind of similar to Olivia's Land of Nod customization, isn't it? And that Land of Nod one is quite an early one, but I still remember it because it was one of my favourite early ones to do. I have actually switched in advance with Joy-Con to the non-drifty Joy-Cons, but, you know, I was a little bit worried because there was a little bit of Joy-Con drift as I entered this room, so... Hey, it's actually a new recipe. That's pretty exciting. You know, it gets harder and harder to get new recipes as we get, of course, more and more of the recipes. I guess that just makes sense. Wasn't nearly as profound as I thought it was going to be, but a seafood salad? Is that my favourite salad? No, not really. Much prefer, you know, just normal plain salad or a chicken salad, I suppose. Chicken Caesar salad? You might be like, what's wrong with a seafood salad? Nothing wrong with seafood salad. You know, I'm just not as crazy about seafood as I think the average person necessarily is. You know, what do you think about fish? Fish is fine. What's your favourite fish? Eel, I guess, in sushi. But people love sushi. I'm just like, it's alright. You know, I wouldn't really have it all the time. You know, if on the list of options of food, you know, it's probably like around average, slightly above average. And let's not be too harsh on it. I do like it, but you know, I much prefer like a unagi don. I much prefer katsu curry. Well, I don't know why I'm only sticking to Japanese foods, but you know, ramen, udon. Probably prefer any of those over sushi. Just personally, you know, everyone's got oh, I didn't expect a retro sort of stylings. They got going on in a retro party space. Yeah, it's just kind of what I prefer. So, I'm not really sure where. It could be fun to put you on like a private island, like a private party island. How does that sound? Sounds kind of interesting. This one could be nice. It could be like a beach party. I don't really know. I don't know why you're there, Diane. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to put you over here, and we'll have like a beach party island, that sort of thing. You know, a trip to Ibiza or something. That's what Twiggy is, you know, spring break. She seems like a wild party girl. She's peppy, right? So I think that sounds reasonable. Yeah, I don't know, fish. I don't really know what I was going to say about fish. What do I think about prawns? Meh. Octopus. Octopus is quite nice. Octopus and squid, and I do quite like. But, you know, prawns and shrimps, I'm like, take them or leave them. I could certainly leave them, you know. If you like the shrimp, you know, if we're eating a load of dishes and there's a load of shrimp or prawn and you love shrimp or prawn, you knock yourself out. I'll give it a pass. So, you know, I'll lean over to the... I don't even know what my favourite food particularly is. A cheese board or something. Which is something I probably shouldn't eat nearly as often because I am mildly lactose intolerant, at least according to some sort of like DNA genetic testing I did at some point. Want to have a red carpet, make it feel very sort of fun. Well, almost certainly want to do lighting at some point, but I don't know. I don't know chatter or cheering is better, but we'll stick with chatter for now because cheering is probably a little bit, an ickle bit much. There's some really interesting like combination of items. Huh. A kitchen? Okay, so this is basically like you want a... What? Huh? Oh, okay, so these are items for any sort of festival. Right, okay. Any sort of party. That's why it's so weird. Because I was like, why are there so many different random items? It's a party space for like any kind of party, I think. Which is why there's you know, there's Christmas things. Etc. Such a bingo wheel, that's quite interesting. Well, obviously I feel like we had to go with a party board. We could also go with a club. So we can have like a disco inside, when outside we can have... No, I feel like we should have two rooms. Let's have a disco room. I have a back, and we'll have a party room. Like a general sort of party room up front. I think we very rarely do a 2x2 sort of space. Like, ooh, there's a secret disco back there. Well, I guess not so secret. But, you know what I mean. Something like this. It'd be nice if we can make this also a disco wall, but I don't think we can. At least I can't figure out how we would do that. But that's alright. You know, accent walls, they got their limitations, unfortunately. What sort of flooring should we have? There's party flooring, isn't there? Club flooring. Wait, didn't we make a club somewhere? I can't remember what customization we did when I made a club, but okay, we'll make us like sort of a fancy party. I saw the DJ turntables and I was like, yes. What coloration should we have? I guess blue and gold seems to be the sort of colorations we got going on, so let's try and stick with those if we possibly can. Might not always be so easy, which is fair enough. How about no logo? So this will be like, this will be the DJ stage over here. We're going to use our usual strategy of putting a rug down to sort of make a little stage. I don't know how big a stage we particularly need. It's a bit small, that. It also does not really seem like club music, but, you know, who am I to choose how you choose to party, Tiggy? Twiggy? Is that enough space? It doesn't look like enough space. Okay, let's widen it out a little bit. Everyone's going to be grooving here. Everyone's going to be partying, having a great time. We can actually change the entire floor over here now. Think about it. I think what we should probably do is actually we'll do the pillar strategy. Just lengthen this wall a little bit. I want a punchline. I'm trying to think of like high school prom sort of thing. But I've seen American movies. I didn't even go to my secondary school. No, I did go to it. No, okay. We had one at the end of GCSEs and we had one at the end of sixth form. I didn't go to the GCSE one because I thought it was a bit pointless, and apparently it was very boring. So you know, not all that much was lost, I suppose, by not going. It was a conscious choice. It wasn't like, oh, no, I don't know what to go with. My friends went, and I was like, I don't really see the need to go, so I didn't. Okay, so we're gonna have a folding table over here, and we're gonna have some punch, if that's even an option. I don't think punch bowl is even an option, which is a bit of a problem. So, by this, obviously we're gonna need a disco ball. I guess we kind of, I don't know, do we want gold or do we want rainbow? Rainbow is a lot more fun, isn't it? I'm trying to think what else you would have in, like, a club room or something. I guess this is probably a bit more centered, isn't it? On the actual dance floor. To murder on the dance floor. You know that song? I cannot remember who sings it, but murder on the dance floor. I can't remember how the rest of it goes. I was going to sing more, but I literally can't remember any more of it. So much about that. Is there punch bowls? That'd be really nice. It's actually shocking there, isn't it? Actually, it's not that shocking, you know. New Horizons certainly has quite a few gaps when it comes to furniture items, but there's not really much you can do about it. So I guess we'll just put another drink down. Maybe it'll be like cocktails, I don't know. Non-alcoholic, of course, because Animal Crossing is definitely a family-friendly game. Melon soda. I mean, sodas aren't... I mean, that looks like a Bloody Mary, I suppose, so perhaps we could roll with that. You might be like, oh, it's a bit of a weird glass to set a Bloody Mary in. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. What other, like, cool thing? Like, confetti cannons? Oh, yeah, we should have, like, a smoke machine. So the karaoke system, we're going to have, like, over here, we'll have, like, a karaoke thing, or this as well, we'll put the sofa down. Because these are forced items. We have no choice, and I guess, blue or yellow? This blue might not stand out enough. Okay, this blue does not stand out enough against the blue flooring, so we're going to go with yellow, seeing as those are the two coloration options we got going on. And this is basically the sort of karaoke area. You know, ever been to karaoke? I haven't been to a karaoke bar, but I've done karaoke twice now. Like once with my friends, and I did it once in China actually with like my parents' friends. I was very young at that age. And you might be like, did you sing in Chinese? No, they actually had some English songs on there. I sung like ABBA or something. I don't really recall. I was very young. A low table would be good here, and then we'll have some food. I think over here. I think that makes sense, a birthday table. Oh, you know, I kind of want like a birthday head table. Oh, I just hit the Windows button. Actually spooked me a little bit. Because I'm not seeing this as like a personal birthday party. I'm seeing this as like tons of people like gathered around doing whatever. I don't understand my cute wardrobe and stuff. I guess if you want to make it an apartment. I think colourful wheel can be kind of fun. You know, it's like, oh, you had to spin the wheel, and then like if it got like different challenges or whatever behind it. When you spin, you know, like a sort of spin the bottle sort of thing. That's what I mean. Be like, oh, you know, if you lose, you have to take a shot of. It's like pumpkin juice. Pumpkin juice is not a thing. At least I know I'm aware of. How small? These are quite small. I need like a small tea table or something. I've had like this disco room. This looks terrible. Look how boring this disco room looks. It needs something. I can't. One, it needs people. Disco club. Let's just look at images, see like what other sort of furniture. Oh, we can have a bar. Yeah, that's a good idea. This one's got a skate park or something inside. I don't even understand that. Oh yeah, let's make a bar. Can we even do that? Okay, you know, I'm just trying to think of a way to do that, and my thought is that we could probably do it like this. And then we'll have like one end be the DJ. Hang with DJ. Black Mirror episode, never seen it. Heard it was good though. So one end will be the bar, and the other end will be the, well, the DJ. So we need like a counter or something. Mini fridge feels reasonable to put here for whoever the bar staff is. It's just a small bar, doesn't need to be anything particularly complicated, methinks. That's not yellow. Blue and yellow is a very bold colour. It's a very IKEA-esque combination, isn't it? There is like a bar table, like a counter or something, isn't there? I feel like there is. I might be making that up though. Oh, it's probably under desk, isn't it? Lecture hall. Counter, there we go. Yellow and black, I guess, is kind of okay. It'd be nice if we had like a 1x1. Podium. Covered counter is interesting. Not quite the customizations we want, though, unfortunately, from it. So we just have a checkout counter, I suppose. See if we can make it black and gold, maybe? Green and black? I mean, it's close enough, I'd say. But I certainly feel like we could do a little bit better. But none of these are quite gold. I don't want to make it light. We're using very dark furniture items, apart from this for some reason. So have drinks here. Let's put a blender there, and then we'll put like a checkout counter, I think. I also think we should probably give you... Oh, that's the wrong button. We should give you your own sort of stage back here. Staging. I'm looking for a gift for my aunt. No, I'm looking for the blender. Mixer even. Bananas? I have no idea what sort of drink this would be. Maybe it'd be like a dirty milkshake or something. Or regular milkshake. You never know. Let us find the what are they called? You know what they're called. The checkout things. I can't remember what they're called, so I can't even... Oh, here we go. Red cash register, that's it. I was like, I can't remember what these are called. How on earth do I describe them? So I think black on black is okay here because, you know, that's just how it is. Okay, smoke machines. Smoke and mirrors. I honestly cannot recall what they might be under. PA speakers, I think, make sense for the DJ stand back here. Confetti. And bubbles. Actually, maybe we should... No. I like a PA system a bit better there. Even if it, the DJ can't actually make it over there, I think that's fine. And then I think we can have, like, these blasting out the music everywhere. Well, if anything, this should be where the bubble machines and stuff are. Just put a load of speakers here, you know, they get the sound absolutely bumping. Although I must say, this is not exactly the most club-esque music, I would personally say, but you know, your mileage may vary. Why is this called a silver confetti blower? Oh, because it dispenses silver confetti. I guess that makes sense. There we go. And this is like the dance area. I wonder if we can put like a rug in here. Some sort of psychedelic circular rug. It's like, ooh, yeah, here you go. Here's where you... It's kind of more like a circus now, isn't it? Oh well. You know, you got the right feel of what's going on, so I think we'll just sort of keep it. It's not like we have many options anyway. Let's get a low table here. There's a classic use of retro tables here. Get a low table. In the middle, so we can put stuff on it. We'll have a low tables. I feel like my chair's slowly been sinking into the ground. Vintage could be interesting. Black and yellow. So we do this. pop this like that. And be like, oh, what small things make sense to have on here? Cacao tree. I have no idea why this is one of the recommended items, but you know, we do need some decorations next to the karaoke box. A gift makes sense. Yeah, hold on. It's meant to be like a party. Why not have a wrapped prezi? Blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. Perfect. Pop that on there. We can also have like assortment of treats. I think makes sense, like cookies and then trying to. It's not like cookies, but muffins. Yeah, sure. Fruit cupcakes. Why not? Just sort of snacks. Over here's the actual food in the corner. That's me in the corner. I don't even know what else to put down. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Billiard table, food table. We could put pool. Oh, there's no point in putting pool outside. We did this in a beach area, didn't we? Let's put this up against a wall. Foosball table here. You know, if you lose the foosball match or table football match, you had to, you know, spin the wheel of fates. I think we should put something here as well. I don't really know what. Happy birthday sign? Why not? Make it gorgeous. To fit that sort of yellow thematic we're going with. I think it's fine. This looks like an area you would rent out for like a party, probably. It does feel a bit empty over here, but I don't really know what else to put down. Is a thing like a giant present. Seems a little redonkulous, but why not? Oh, it's not that big. I think that's okay. I mean, you know, pretend this is a birthday table filled with food or something. We could have rugs leading up to here being like, ooh, enter the dance floor. Yeah. Ooh, go wild. Why am I speaking like this? I don't know. I don't know we have a 2x1, which testes as a 2x1 pattern, I guess. Maybe. Red wedding rug? It at least makes it feel a bit less empty here. Okay, now let us work on the stuff on the walls. What do you have recommended? Probably like I also get what these are called. Not garlands. There's like another word for them, like canapes or something. But canapes are food, so it's not that. Oh, those are. Oh, I didn't realise those are sleeping items. Okay, so we'll do the party garland. We'll have. I guess we'll have gorgeous coloration. Or we'll just sort of put these everywhere. Why not? Don't be shy with using them. No, let's do it like this, and let's put something in the centre here. Probably want to offset them a bit like that. You might be like, "Hey, dear darling, what are you going to put in the centre there?" I haven't thought that far, so you know, don't question my genius yet. Question it after I've done something, and then you go, "Hmm." But while I'm in the process, we could put something there as well. While I'm in the process, do not interrupt my genius. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm going to be honest. You might be like, what can go there? Well, worry not, dear friends. You know what could go there? Wedding decoration? I guess it's not the craziest thing. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Something else should go there, I think. Because that's quite a large gap, isn't it? Oh, let's put Twiggy's photo up there. It's like, it's the birthday girl. It'd be nice if we could put like a little crown above it, but I don't think we can. I don't think there's a wall-mounted crown. And unfortunately, the clothing items are not is that great when put up on the wall. Studio wall? Get some crazy lights up in here. And then over here we'll have these stylish ones for the bar, so the bar worker can actually see what they're doing. Did I put that same height? Same height. And over here we can put. I don't know if we want to put anything over there. I feel like that is the DJ club, and it's because it's so bright outside. It ain't working so much. We need to make it dark outside. We need to make it nighttime so it's actually dark in here. But for now... Excuse me? Excuse me? Can you just polish this, please? Bit of a chatter blur. Bit of, I don't really know what makes sense DJ-wise, so I guess we're going to go with that. I don't know what else we would polish, which particularly makes much sense. It's the electric thing, which, like, you always feel like makes sense on electric-based items, but it just looks like we're malfunctioning, which is such a specific thing to evoke. Such a specific atmosphere to evoke that I can't get behind it. We'll do this because everyone, you know... I didn't actually think how fitting it was that I'm doing like a birthday party celebration, my birthday being yesterday. Is this sort of party I would want? Well, it's certainly interesting. Maybe in primary school or something. I mean, even now, actually, it wouldn't be all that bad, I'm going to be honest. I feel like it might be better without these columns here. What do you think? I think it's better without the columns. Get rid of them. I didn't actually finish putting stuff down on the ceiling, didn't I? And by finish, I mean I didn't put like anything down on the ceiling. Paper chain garland. Does it have gold and silver? Maybe it's like Twiggy's Sweet 16 or something. Oh, just do like a chain of them that way round. Are you insane? What is going on? Can you put them down normally instead of side to side? It's so excessive. Okay, maybe let's not put that many down. Any other ceiling sort of things you want to put down? Ceiling lights might make sense. What's the sort of like party ceiling light? Chandelier? I don't know why I said that so weirdly. Chandelier. Chandelier? I guess I'll put them down. Because we will need a light source once we turn out the lights outside. So outside is where the garden party is going to be. People are going to be vibing, swimming, chilling, relaxing, all cool. Something outside of school. So obviously it needs to be quite late at night. You know, the party don't start until I walk in and it's 9 PM. Probably don't want it to be raining. Not very great party weather, I suppose. So, I don't know why I said it so weirdly. My accent, it's so inconsistent. Oh my god. I've been lying this entire time. I'm not actually British. I bet that would have been a plot twist and a half, wouldn't it? Whoa, dear darling. She's just been faking her accent this entire time. She's not actually British at all. I'm trying to think what like a party like maison would be, but you know, I've sort of just abandoned that just to go with blue and gold colouring. It's actually horrific, this combination, so we're going to stick with it. Mainly because I will never use this colour combination again. Obviously, you've got to have plain party lights. I guess it's kind of close to... No, we should do black. How absolutely, like, wild would it have been if it'd been like, I've been faking my accent this entire time. I mean, to be fair, my accent is quite inconsistent. It is... I like to describe it as a hodgepodge of many different accents or like sewn together. Oh, these are very elegant, but none of these are particularly blue or yellow, so I guess I'll go with a peacock one. Greenish, kind of close enough. And we'll try and get like a drinks bar or something out here. Jukebox. We'll have like a jukebox over here. Absolutely going to just like fall in the water or something. Yeah, my accent is a bit stitched together from... Basically, any time I hear pronunciation from someone, I'm like, oh, I like that not I like that pronunciation, that's just like the first time I heard it. Or something. Or sometimes sticks with me. I wonder if this is... Maybe it should be down here. I'm not really sure where to put this. I guess it looks kind of nice looking out the ocean, doesn't it? Training distance. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Okay, so shift this down a half. And then we'll put the jukebox over here. methinks of a drinks table, if at all possible. The outdoor drinks table. Yeah, sometimes I just hear a way that a word is pronounced, and then sometimes that just like lodges in my brain, being like, yep, that's how you're going to pronounce it from here on out. I think like Tuesday and Thursday is the best one. Like my chemistry teacher, we always used to get homework on Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday, I don't know, I'll go back and forth. And then for a while afterwards, I just, you know, ended up saying it like that, Tuesday, Thursday. Despite the fact that, you know, I'm not from Manchester, so I really have no reason to pronounce it like that. I just did for a while. Maybe I'll put a jukebox over here. I don't really know where to put anything. It turns out there's not a lot of room around these parts. Why don't we shift this back a bit, if we can, which we can't. So we'll just do that. We'll just not pretend that it can actually technically move backwards. A bread cart. Yeah, okay, well, a serving cart I suppose makes more sense than a bread cart, but you know what I mean. Black and gold. Can we? Oh, we can't customize a jukebox. Bizarre. And on top of it, we can have a birthday cake. I always used to also say like route instead of route, which is a much more typical British way of saying it. It's like what route you take. I also used to go command instead of command. Command and conquer. It was like a rugby game we used to play during PE, or during games actually. Chips. Just put like generic snack food on here, I think is the way to go. It was a thing we used to play in rugby, and I used to call it, oh, we're doing command and conquer today, and my friends were like, command? What are you saying? Obviously, like in good jest, they weren't actually that outraged, but just some random things the American pronunciation is like stuck in my head. And I can't particularly say why. A lot of consumption of American media. Oh, look at this cute like smiley bread. Why not? A lot of it's certainly consumption of American media, but still. I don't really know what else to put down. I'm gonna be honest. I stopped running out of furniture items to put down. Certainly, we should give you the fancy party stuff. Marble dot maxi. What? Well, I don't know if I want to give you such an elegant one. I feel like you should have like a party like Yas Queen, Coachella sort of outfit on, rather than well, you should definitely have a tiara on because you're the party princess. Yeah, like something like this, like a tuxedo dress or like a halter top or something, you know. You know, because obviously New Horizons ain't gonna have many like Coachella-esque outfits, but doesn't this feel a bit too formal for the sort of party I've made? You might be like, isn't a tuxedo dress even more formal? I don't know. It's sort of like the smart casual of the formal world. What's that? I don't even know what it means. Don't question me on that. But I don't want you in bright pink, seeing as we've not done bright pink. This again is too formal. Oh, maybe the flapper dress would be okay. That could be okay as well. You're wearing new designer jeans. She's a disco miniature golfing queen. I sang it completely wrong. I think that was in the wrong key. Disco miniature golfing queen. Pirate treasure robe? Sorry about that, a little bit of a pause. As I was, what was it? Oh, I was looking for an outfit for you. A retro dress? I mean, you do have a lot of retro stuff going on. That could be kind of cute. This sort of party dress, I guess it's not bad. It feels a bit more of an elegant side compared to the sort of party side. I really think flapper dress is probably the best dress, but I don't. Where's it gone? Oh, this isn't bad, a tango dress, but it's the wrong coloration, I would say. You know, bearing in mind we have a beach party, basically. Let's do a flapper outfit. It's very sparkly, it's very over the top. Seems perfect. I thought, oh, we don't have a blue one. I guess we'll just give you a black one. And, you know, sort of be like, ooh, you know, don't think about it too hard. A crown? I mean, I don't know if I'm making this like a prom night or whatever, but, you know. There's a bit of a mix of, you know, parties. Or whatever's going on. Okay, I guess this will be the blue. You know, this feels kind of Coachella-esque. No, we can't give you this. Maybe figure skating's okay. Oh, festival! Yeah, okay, this is way better. Here we go. Now that feels like a party. But there is your party outfit. You're absolutely glowing. I think we should put more of these down somewhere, but... What if we had it like this? So when it's like going off over here to the beach section, we can put some other beach-esque things and down tiny tambourine. Balloons! Balloons! Balloon! Why is it KK Parade? Bingo night? I mean, it doesn't really make sense to put winter things down. It's not winter. We need other like beach items, but I can't remember where the beach items are. They're probably in seasonal. Or these more sort of seasonal summer items would be quite nice. But festival float. I mean, if this doesn't scream sort of like Coachella-esque, I don't know what will. I don't know why you put it in the water like this, but maybe it's like a photo op area. No, we should put it somewhere else. Maybe stuff over here. Put Pave's festival float over here. Wow. Wowee, look at that. Certainly a little bit over the top, but you know, who's counting? Really is hard to find a space for everything, huh? We're gonna have a path. A sandy sort of like beach path. Like this. I don't even know if this feels reasonable or not. I guess we could do it like this, but maybe we can have like just tons and tons of snack foods over here. Like what else is sort of like a reasonable snack food? Cookies, yeah, okay. We already had mushroom scones. You wouldn't really just sort of grab a scone, would you? Ice cream? That seems reasonable. Is there blue and yellow coloration? It's only plain blue. I guess citrus is kind of like blue and yellow. Okay, one other food. One other sort of snacky-esque food, I guess. I mean, this one's literally called a snack. Why is it just called snack? Oh, I guess it could be anything, that's why. Sure. Crisps, why not? Over here. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe we could put like party favors or down or something. I think we should probably not have things precariously balanced on the edge. Not on the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge. Put down. What else would you like expect to see if you're like a beach party? Oh, I forgot we were looking at other like beach things. Festival stage, why not? Dance the night away. Like a twice song. Let's dance the night away. La 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 la. I wanna find more beach stuff so I can burn it on the sand. Where is it? Things like a beach towel and beach ball. What? Okay, it's nonsensical. Cotton candy store? Oh, let's have like a tiki bar, I suppose. To get more drinks. How many drinks could you possibly need? I mean, this is light brown. It kind of looks blue and yellowish. Sure, why not? Don't think about it too hard. That's kind of bluish. Let's switch these areas. So you've got a stand here, get your drinks. That's a tiki bar. It's going to be selling drinks, as I said, mainly smoothies, coconut milk. Why not? I can't think of a coconut alcoholic drink, but if there is one, this is the one that makes sense. What other sort of just cool things can we put down? I kind of want to put down like a beach ball, but I don't remember where the ball is. Is the ball area in here? Lamps, light. It's not an instrument. That doesn't really make sense. It's not a plant. It's not what any of this stuff is. That's a ball. I would have thought it'd be him. Oh, here we go. Beach ball. Lovely. Just blue beach ball. People over here partying. Partying. Yeah. Okay, it's a bit cluttered, I would say, this exterior. So let's just go back to the inside where it looks a lot cooler, I think. At least certainly it looks like a party worth celebrating area. That's not how you speak English. It's an area worth celebrating a party in. We are going to do custom lighting, because custom lighting is a fantastic way to introduce an little bit of aesthetic. But that just sounds like too many people. A mid blue, or possibly a yellow. No, yellow makes it look a bit strange. Blue at least kind of looks like mood lighting. I think I'll go with that. What do you think about that, Twiggy? Your party is done. Cheapers. I think it's alright. I'm not gonna be like, wow, it's a standout customization you've done. Oh, I had to do another one after this. I forgot. I don't even know which prompt I'm gonna choose. Have a bit of a stretch. Stretch. Yeah, it's not a bad one. Let's see what other people have done. Twiggy, lively, party space. I think there's a few directions you can go with this. What's this one? This person's done more of a bar club. This one is, I don't know. This one just looks like an apartment. An apartment with like a living room party space. That's fair. This one's much more of like a traditional birthday party sort of thing. That's quite nice. Very pretty, a lot of these things that people have done. People are so creative, you know. Yeah, but there's some nice ones, I would certainly say. I think this one's certainly a different feel. This is sort of like hitting that sort of like 16-year-old birthday party sort of thing. But it was certainly one where probably when taking photos you'd want to have more than just one person, but we can have a very sneaky way of basically only having one person in the shot by having a nice personal camera shot, I think, from this direction. Like that. Oh, snapped it up before she started walking away. How's that photo look? I think it looks okay. Looks like a birthday party. You get a little bit of a club going on at the background. Yeah, I think it's an alright customization is probably what I'd say about that. You know, doesn't knock it out of the park, isn't, you know, totally terrible or anything like that. It's fine, is probably what I'd say. So, I'm going to round off this episode here. Like I said, I do need to record another one, so we'll be staying in here and working a little bit longer. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join me Dear Darling in Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So, until next time, bye-bye for now.